A track that I have always enjoyed.
Better?
Yep, there you are.
I know not only was this a fun track for you, but I know in your match with Mageius you used Rat's Terrell, the track player, for this track too.
Yeah, it was great. Alright, looks like Mageius is off. I can't really tell what's going on Metallica stream.
I think he's going backwards or something?
I think he's just fooling around waiting for the race to start.
Because it looks like Mageius is going full bore.
Yeah, Mageius has started his run, I think.
Yeah, here he goes.
I'll put in that much delay. Alright, Metallica just started. So we'll have a long pause for Mageius and then they'll be kind of in sync.
And Metallica's stream is just jumping.
Yeah, hopefully he can get that fixed. Mageius fighting a red engine, pulling him to the left. It looks like Mageius took the new route. Or just, watching a slideshow.
Yeah, Metallica is taking the new route.
And 10 frames per minute. I think that's about right. I think what we're getting from him is just the keyframes in the video.
Oh, and Mageius.
A lot of players like the suicide when they get a red engine.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Oh. Alright, so that giant sink that I did was unjustified. Oh well. So what you have to do is just, use your imagination to figure out what happened in the previous 2 seconds. At all times. It's kind of like driving around on Mars with the Mars rover, there's such a delay between what you see.
20 minutes exact. It's anywhere between 20 to 40 minutes, I've heard.
Yeah. So here we just got, 2 seconds. That's not horrendous.
I can't tell if he crashed or not because he's skipping so much.
Well, he's boosting, so the speed is up. He hasn't crashed.
Yeah, at least Metallica has a very low def rate, hopefully. Hopefully he doesn't crash, or else it'll be a pain to figure out.
Yeah, and he has been one of the... He is a really clean pilot. And has gotten a lot faster last year. Though many of many of our players have. Do you know what controller Metallica uses?
I have no idea.
I don't remember. Mageius uses the Nintendo controller, which is bizarre. But he makes it work. For the most part. It looks like they're becoming more out of sync. I don't know how that happened.
Me neither.
Well, that's a mystery. Alright, maybe I just won't worry about syncing unless the Metallica good at speedrunning speaking.
Metallica got a 3:30, which is not a bad time for Howler, but
Yep.
we got treated to a slideshow.
And 5:51.
How did they get so out of sync when they finished fairly close to each other on the commentary stream?
I have no idea. I'm going to
Notify Metallica?
I did.
And we have our track permavans already. We have Mageius banning Abyss and Defro's Revenge, and Metallica banning Gravine Gateway and Executioner.
Yep. And then for our next track, Mageius banned Bullseye and Metallica banned Vengeance. Let's see. still waiting on a track pick, and hopefully Metallica can figure out a stream. Alright, we're going to Fire Mountain.
Here we go, the longest trek of the entire game.
Mageius really likes Grab Find Fire Mountain and Classic.
Yeah. It's gotta be interesting with Bullseye Band.
Dory Tampner.
Toy Dampener again. Metallica requested us doing a test run.
Yeah, he's not using slide. He's been using a lot of slide. Well, in my match against him, he used almost exclusively slide.
Yeah. And then he used Ben and Fud Sang.
Still working on Metallica's stream. It appears to be frozen.
Yeah, it's flat out frozen. Oh, Metallica's going with Fud Sang, and it's a slideshow again.
Interesting. Okay. I believe they're ready now.
And Metallica's ready. We're now waiting on Mageius.
Okay. Countdown has been given.
Here we go. The longest track. It's like Metallica switch pods. And he's off with Anakin, it looks like.
Interesting. Countdown has been given, so in a moment now. What are you posting in here, Mikey? I think I won't bother to sync these.
Yeah.
Needless to say, Metallica has a solid lead.
Yes. Looks like his stream's a lot better than previous match. I can actually see it moving now.
Yep. We went from 1 frame every 10 seconds to 10 frames per second. Which is a welcome improvement.
Oh, that was dicey Metallica. They're just going over the lava.
Nectarine was doing that today as well.
Oh, so they ran Fire Mounted Rally and Throne both before this match?
Yep. I wonder why Metallica likes these really long tracks so much.
You mean Mageius?
Oh, yeah, sorry, Mageius.
Well, at least he didn't catch fire in the lava.
Yep.
Oh, he fell into the lava pit and crashed.
Metallica finishing his lap 1 2:07 with Anakin. That seems like a strong time.
Well, I would say a lap time under 2 minutes in general with Bullseye or Neva is really solid. So 2:05 is really solid with Anakin, where he's much slower than Neva and Bullseye fully upgraded.
Right. Metallica entering Mageius entering the city. Now they're both M-names, it's throwing me off. Yeah, it's
Starting
really
to go.
interesting that he's going straight over the lava.
Yeah. The lava terrain is probably the worst terrain in the whole game because it slows you down and boosts your heat rate.
Yep.
There's for a shortcut. .204, certainly a solid time with no 203. That's really solid with Anakin.
Yep. I don't think he's died yet. I don't think he could get that time with death.
No, certainly not with Anakin. You could get that time with the death with neither a bullseye on this track.
Yeah. Yeah, Metallica's stream is up to like 20 frames per second.
Close to N64 level.
Woo. Actually, I wonder what frame rate he's running the game on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for those of you who aren't aware, frame rate has an effect on the handling of the pods. And different frame rates are ideal for different tracks and setups.
Well, I can run faster than your pod racer when Anakin overlapped Toy just now.
Yep.
.614, certainly a really fast time with Anakin. Double red. There he goes.
Yeah, it is really impressive that Metallica was able to do the entire run without a death on an unfamiliar pod. Because nobody practices it.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Anakin has really deep, really strong handling, which makes him not that bad for a twisty course like this.
Yep. Mageius never misses an opportunity to boost. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, he's a few times killed himself by boosting in the warning.
Uh-huh.
We don't usually see this path often on Fire Mountain Rally. He crashed, but I'm totally amazed that he didn't catch fire when Toy Dampener heats up so fast.
The lava doesn't... The lava heats up a pod at a constant rate. talking about.
Yeah.
It would be really cool if it used the pot's cool rate.
You mean heat rate?
No, cool rate.
Oh, because they cool down, because of how fast they cool down, yeah.
Yeah, so because, you know, when you cool down, you're exchanging heat with the environment, and if the environment is hot, then your cooling system would hurt. Okay. And 916.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I haven't been updating this. Okay, bullseye has been banned. And vengeance again. Wonder why Metallica doesn't want to go to vengeance.
I'm not so sure, but it's a really brutal track.
It is.
Endo Prime Centrum.
Okie doke. Okay. Waiting for Mageius. Alright. Battletech was a pretty fun game, to be honest. Since we somehow got on that subject. Right, countdown has been given. Is he going with Toy again?
Yep.
Okie doke.
And both are ready. We can get.
And we're off. Sweet.
Now they're off. And this track probably has more alternate paths than any other track in the whole game.
I believe so, yes. Well, you could make an argument for Sega on a technicality, but it wouldn't make sense to count that one.
Yeah, this one has so many path diversions, and Mageius taking us on a path that's not almost never seen, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
.54 first lap.
That is a really solid time. Oh, screen pause for a bit there.
I know he didn't die because I saw the heating element still at orange.
Yep.
Okay, he's in the red. See if he uses the boost. Boost through the pillar.
And a minute 20.
Yeah, 122.
Ooh!
Ooh!
Yeah.
I kind of felt that was coming when I saw the angle he got hit into.
Yeah. He's shaking in frustration there.
Okay, that was an odd respawn Mageius got. Crash going in one direction, then it respawned him in the opposite direction. Now we're being taken to a breathtaking view from the bridge.
Nice. That's probably my favorite route, actually. That's certainly not the fastest, but it is really fun. Metallica is not going to let me use it. Came really close though.
Yeah.
Without that death, he would have. Update the score before I forget. It looks like he intentionally took this route.
Yeah.
This is probably actually the slowest route. Maybe not. This is a best of 9. So, yeah, so first 25 points wins. And a 354.
Was I banned again by Mageius? Vengeance being banned by Metallica again.
See where we're going. So good. So good challenge.
Well, I sure hope he doesn't get soft locked this time.
Oh yeah, that happened last time, didn't it? Yeah, that would be nice. Alright, countdown has been given. Alright, they're synced up now. Metallica taking the dozers cleanly. And he's on good heat going down the main straight. He needs to be at maximum heat as he enters the market section. He's a little below, so he might underheat a bit. He can make that up, but it's not functional. Mageius taking a couple of deaths. Yeah, Metallica's gonna underheat here a little bit. It won't be that though.
And then he can just floor it down this section. Okay, this is the second where you can just floor it. $129.
Very nice. I don't know where the dozer will be for.
Mageius.
Yeah, it's up at the top.
Uh-oh.
Metallica is on very low here. He's already underheating. Oh boy. That's scary. No, he survived it. We didn't see what happened, but he survived.
Probably missed it by the smallest of portions, and another 129.
60 portions.
Seems like Toy Dampener has become Mageius' new favorite pod.
Yeah, maybe. He does have some nice attributes. His cooling and repair are very good.
Yeah, I think his repair is third after Sly and Bullseye, and his cooling ratio is the best in the whole game.
And he's not twitchy, which is nice.
Yeah.
Metallica again underhooting. Looks like he hasn't figured out how to get a really good boost pattern there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you get a warning on the infinite boost, well, that happens when you reach max damage. And you will die after a few seconds if you do not start repairing good. But if you boost while you have a warning, which Mageius has been doing, then it will instantly kill.
And Metallica gets a 432, and he did crash into the dozer on the last lap. Oh good, he avoided getting soft locked in those dozers, so let's hope he doesn't get soft locked in the final dozer, hopefully.
I don't think you can get soft lock in the final dozer. You might get trapped for a few seconds, but and while we're on explaining mechanics, the boost mechanic, when you're above a certain speed, you can hold nose down, which allows you to charge a boost. Some players have played this game and never realized that you could boost. So you charge a boost, and then when you're boosting, your pod heats up, and when it reaches maximum heat, you catch fire. And so you need to stop your boost before then. And then you cool back down. If you're on fire, you can repair it. That was an interesting route.
I'm amazed he didn't get cooked by the dozer there.
Yeah, that was weird. Alright, so update the score here.
Match point for Metallica.
Oh, Ben is being banned this time. And Vengeance being banned again.
Boonta Classic. I kind of had a gut feeling he was going to pick that.
Yeah, he likes it. It doesn't look like we have any forces. Yeah, so we were going to the track from the movie. It's somewhat closely based on the track from the movie. The normal full track, apparently, they tested putting into the game, but it was just too long, so they had to cut it down. And I think they did a pretty good job cutting it down into a more reasonable size while still preserving the most iconic parts of the track.
Metallica going with Bullseye Navarre.
Countdown has been given. And he's sticking with a toy dampener. Metallica taking the shortcut. Yeah, Metallica is looking really clean so far. The things got a little hairy for him in the second game. But... Oh no! Mageius!
Just calculated the EV drop. Dodges the pillar. Metallica now entering the Tuscan Dune turn, which is the only place with real RNG in the whole game.
Yep. But we have figured out how to avoid it.
Yeah, you have to boost at a certain time while the Tuscan Raiders are making their call.
Finishing the lap. Metallica's definitely so far, right? Yeah, he would
Yes.
have to get that time.
147 is not a bad time with Bullseye.
Yep. Oh no, he hit the rock, he lost the boost. Not the end of the world though.
Yeah.
Mageius being tortured by the Tuscan Raiders.
Narrowly avoided the sand crawler, only the crash.
Yep. So on this track, Ben Quadraneros is indisputably the fastest, but he is extremely difficult to use on this track. He was banned anyway, but many players instead use Bullseye.
Also Mars, too.
Or Mars. Bullseye is about 15 to 20 seconds slower than Ben, but even still the difficulty is worth it for many people. Of course, in this case, Ben was banned, so Bullseye becomes a pretty obvious choice at that point. Toy, not so much.
Whoa!
That was another really strong lap out of Metallica.
Running on massive, massive damage, though.
He's not taking the time to repair. Usually when your damage is really high like that, you want to repair as much as you can in between boosts. But he hasn't been doing that. It is more difficult to boost. When you run for a long time without dying, you tend to accumulate a lot of damage.
Particularly with Bullseye when he's super, super fragile.
Yeah.
Oh, he caught fire. Wow, he's really gutting through the damage. And Metallica overlapping Mageius right now.
Yep. Just before the end. 5:22.
5:22. That is a really solid time with Bullseye, and that's one tournament record smashed because the previous record was Ace with Sebulba.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Huh. Well, that's weird.
Either be
How did that happen?
they did a mutual agreement. They did Anakin versus Sebulba.
No, the question is, why hasn't anybody done it faster?
Because no one really picked the track fully upgrade, because I know you picked it once with skips, and then I've seen it picked a few times without upgrades, and then Bullseye was banned a few times, which also dented it too.
Interesting. Nobody's done the track without upgrades.
Thought for a second Mageius was going to do that when he talked about going to have fun with this and going out in style.
Yep. E. Alright, so the Tuscan Raiders that Mageius would be approaching about 20 seconds. The way the game represents them shooting is it just spawns these little flame jets from the ground along the track in front of you. And if you hit one, you catch fire, usually. If you don't hit one, you usually don't catch fire. And also it pulls your pod strongly to the side and can often lead to a death that way. You see when Mageius passes one, his pod completely loses traction for a minute. And if you're watching this and want to play the game, it is available on GOG and Steam for $10, and it's also now available on Switch and PS4, which is pretty fantastic. Alright, 8-12. That is game. Metallica doesn't have a mic. We'll see if we can get Mageius in here for a quick interview. Yes, Pace, your Sebulba time was clean. But it's still a Sebulba time. Alright, while we're waiting for Mageius to get in here, the schedule, if I go to the right website here. Alright, no more matches today. Our next match is tomorrow at 12:30 Eastern Time between Mikey Burger and Mageius. And then at 3 o'clock tomorrow we have Mikey Burger versus Metallica, and that will be a very interesting match.
Yeah, Mikey Burger's last 2 matches are going to be tomorrow.
Yep.
And then right after,
yeah, go ahead.
And right after that, on the same day as Lightning Pyre versus Nectarn.
Yep. We have one more week in the group phase, and then everybody will be going into a double elimination bracket. Well, almost everybody. 2 players will be eliminated. There he is. Hey, Mageius. If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry about that. Had to adjust my speakers.
Yeah. So no soft locks today.
Yeah, I know. At least I've improved.
Yep.
Has Toy Dampener become your new favorite pod, Mageius?
It's just one of those pods that it helps me get a better sense of just like swapping back and forth. Let's put it this way. I'm probably not going to be using Bullseye because if you noticed how high my sensitivity is on that one,
Yeah. Bullseye is a super twitchy pod.
Yeah, it's like Ben I could work with. Toy I could work with to some degree just because honestly it's a bit easier on that one. I mean, I might try just practice, switching back and forth between my Switch Pro controller and SNES controller. The main problem is it's just I can't get as precise, of a turn as I like when using the stuff. So it's just like.
Have you tried using Sebulba?
No, but
he takes very little damage.
Yeah, but Sebulba versus Ben, I think I'm gonna lose there.
Fair enough.
But nah, I've been improving at least on some of the stuff. It's just, as you can see, it's just like trying to get that perfect feel. I mean, hell, if there was a way I could actually just straight up give myself all the stuff, I'd actually consider at least testing the Switch version on that one, but I don't think we can use that for the tournament because motion controls, I could actually manage that.
Who have you not played yet? You're playing against Mikey Burger tomorrow.
Yeah, and I've got one other person on that one, and that's just got to set up the time for next week.
Right.
Digital Unity.
Oh, yes.
I mean, at the very least, I've improved on that one, and considering that I haven't had it, I hadn't picked up the game since the last tournament. I mean, that says something. Slowly improving on that one.
And you really see, it's clear that you really like Reptile Fire Mountain and moved to Classic.
No, it's just more the whole fact of picking courses that honestly make my opponents have to actually deal with the turning on that one. So it's just like, okay, can you actually manage to get your turns properly? I mean, it works a bit better just because can you actually, even with mouse and keyboard, can you actually make sure you're spacing properly and all the other stuff on that one? So it works. And with Boomside basically banned Ben because that basically left like Toy, Bullseye, a few of the to truly go fast, the twitchier pods. So
yeah. Okay.
Again, it's been fun. It's been fun, actually, playing Podracer with you all. I still highly recommend everybody to pick up the game and try it. I mean, community's great on that one.
Game.
I mean, that's the way I like to describe it. If you're a fan of, like, a lot of, the F-Zero style games, it's a good one. I mean, hell, even though I'm using, like, a classic SNES, an actual SNES controller, it's like I'm still doing decent and I'm not the best at it. So it's like you can literally, have fun playing this game however you want.
Yep. Well, I think we will wrap it up there. So, GG.
GG.
Good game, everyone.
GG, my opponent as well.
Yeah, it was fun doing this. So,
See y'all tomorrow.
Matches. Yep, more matches tomorrow.
Yep.
Bye, all.
Good luck, everyone. May the force be with you.
See you guys.